Welcome back to Tarot by the Bay. I'm David. It's Sunday, May 7th. In this reading, we are going to look at Supreme Court Chief Justice John Roberts. He was requested by Congress to investigate Clarence Thomas on his ethical lapses. That's a nice way of putting it. And apparently, Judge Roberts is not going to do that investigation. Said he is going to refer it to the Judicial Conference, which serves as a policy-making body of the federal courts. Way to take the bull by the horns there. Tell me this doesn't reek of good old boys club, right? We protect our own, and it's like the police policing their own. This is just, this isn't going to work. Okay, so let's find out from Spirit what's going on with John Roberts. Does he truly think that the Judicial Conference is going to make the difference? Or is this just going to be one of those things where pretty much they're all guilty of the same crime, and if you investigate one, you're going to have to investigate all? Okay, so for entertainment purposes only, let's see what Spirit says on this one. Well, whether you like it or not, truth is going to be revealed. You can kick this can down the road, but the truth is going to be revealed on this one. Now, it looks like the truth is going to be, finally there's going to be ethical standards that are put in place for the Supreme Court. That's the most likely first step on this one. But, the blanket's been pulled back on this. This is the Sun card, by the way. The blanket's been pulled back, and the bad behavior, the ethical lapses are being exposed. Again, a ton of sunflower cards over here, and we're going to be hearing more and more about this as summer approaches and rolls on. This is going to be crossed by the Strength card. Wow, 2 major arcana. It's going to take a lot of dogged pursuit and determination to make this change. The Supreme Court and John Roberts aren't going to cooperate. So you're going to have to put them in a box and force that pill down their throat. Now, once it's down in there, the medicine will take, this lion doesn't want to take his medicine. But guess what? The medicine's going to get rid of the illness, or at least start treating parts of the illness so it's better. So I think the Supreme Court, once they take their medicine, will be a better, more ethical place. Because right now, ethics are out the window. And that's really sad to see. In the past, the Empress, good God, that's 3 major arcana in a row. Okay, so this is the Supreme Court getting their cake and eating it too. You know what? They sit back and they make their judgments. And once upon a time, the Supreme Court, not that they didn't need ethics, but they acted ethically. So there was no push for ethics. It was just they were acting what appeared to be in the best interest of the country. But what we're starting to find out is that over the last 10 to 20 years, that hasn't been the case. And I suspect this is going to lead to the overturning of Citizens United and some other recent decisions that have allowed a lot of money into the Supreme Court. Not to mention, we've had judges that have not recused themselves when they were directly involved with people bringing cases on there. Maybe that, I don't know how you go about that, but maybe is it possible that people that didn't recuse themselves, all of a sudden, Citizens United, which might have been a 5-4 approval, if 2 people who voted for it should have recused, does that become a 4-3 denial? Maybe that's what should happen. Maybe that's what will happen. But, I think that Empress card is, once upon a time, they weren't corrupt. That's out the window now. As I was getting ready to do this reading, I was thinking, if you had told me, 5 years ago that I'm going to be sitting in front of my laptop doing tarot card readings on corruption in the Supreme Court, I would have laughed at you. But, here we are. Here we are. And here we are. Current situation. Page of Wands. new ideas going forward. It's time for some changes. There's a lot of calls going on with this Page of Wands that the Supreme Court, as the truth's coming out, it's becoming very obvious that they cannot police themselves. They need rules and guardrails up to, just like every other office, branch of government needs those rules. Apparently they do too. Overarching energy, of course, is the moon. It's the secrets. It's the untold, the things that we haven't uncovered yet. But they are being uncovered now and revealed now. And the more we find out, the less we like what we're seeing. So they've managed to keep that hidden for a long time, but now it's being revealed, and there's going to be consequences for that. The lion is going to get its medicine, whether it likes it or not. Lesson to be learned. Federalist Society, money, power. This is all about, again, this is about judges being bought. Harlan Crow having bought Clarence Thomas, and money coming in to pay off the debts and buy the log cabins and buy their mother's houses and stuff like that. This is all about that big money that's been coming in, and it's been coming in repeatedly. And they're uncovering that, all those secrets involving all that money and justices who are bought and paid for. This is going to be a purging. There is going to have to be a purge here. And here we go. Queen of Swords. This is you broke the rules, you're gone. Bye-bye. You don't get, it's like you're in the highest court of the land. Acting ethically is, with ethics and integrity, all the hallmark of that court. If you don't have those, what are you? You're nothing. So as they find out what's going on, they got to cut ties. They've got to get rid of people. You have to reestablish trust and faith in that court. Because right now, as things get revealed, there's going to be a lack of trust and faith. And how many of us, with that 6-3 majority that we're facing, feel that court is acting ethically? We don't. And there's a reason for it. Because they've been bought and paid for. So underneath it all, there's the Knight of Pentacles. There's the bought and paid for card. Here we go, coming up with offers of money. Here we're going to offer you money. We're going to buy your mom's house and fix it up. We're going to buy that log cabin you couldn't sell for 2 years. We're going to pay off your gambling debts. We're going to financially enrich you. And then you are going to play ball with us. Okay, so that's what's happening with this situation with John Roberts. He doesn't want to rock the boat, as it were. But whether or not he wants that boat rocked, it's getting rocked. And we're finding out more and more, it's about money. It's about money, it's about money, it's about money, and it's about more money. Okay. What's going to happen to these Supreme Court justices who have been taking, I'm not saying bribes. Bribes is a very specific, who have been bending the rule, who have been having quote-unquote ethical lapses. There we go. What's going to happen to the judges that have had ethical lapses? I imagine some will get a warning, a censorship, or something along those lines. Maybe cases will be overturned. But what's going to happen to the actual judges, the repeat offenders, the gross offenders on this one, the ones that are bought and paid for? What's going to happen with them? For entertainment purposes only. And what do I know? I'm just some random dude on the internet throwing tarot cards, right? What's going to happen to these judges? Oh, you guys want to be up on top. Okay, let's find out. Death card. Bye-bye. Bye, Felicia. There's the moon card. Your secrets are being revealed. Illusions and delusions. You only saw the good parts. You didn't look at the ethical lapses of it. Good God. Bye, 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 bye. Bottom of the deck. top of the deck. What's going to happen? It's the end of your career, and it's the end of your career. Why? Because you were a fool. You took all the money and you didn't worry about the consequences. Lack of integrity. Your secrets are being revealed, and here they come. Bye-bye. Getting rid of you. You deserve it. Lose your job. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Do not sue me for quoting rules from Monopoly. Entertainment purposes only. I look forward to the purging of the Supreme Court and the replacement with ethical judges and a code of ethics that they must follow. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up and do all the YouTube-y stuff. And I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.